good afternoon to all. You join us for this 2020 match between the Sylhet Stallions and the Chattogram Charge. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
So the decision's made to bat first in what could just about be called bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough.
So here we go, the players make their way out. The seismic crowd, they've waited all day for this match, and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Hasan to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Square cut, finds point, no run. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3.
हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल. प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए और
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Smacks that away through the gap. Five runs in that over. The Stallions are 5 for none.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
Going with spin now. Finds the fielder with that shot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Over, the Stallions are 8 for none.
Another good over by the bowlers. bowled to their field well and mixed their deliveries nicely.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Straight to the fielder. Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Doesn't beat the infield. 6 runs out of there. The Stallions, 14 for none. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Nicked it. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Stallions are 24 for none.
They've been working the singles, despite the setbacks. Start of a good rebuild.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Couldn't get it through the field. Swept away but finds the fielder. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. Square driving through the gap, classic shot for four.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Great commitment. 11 runs added there. The Stallions are 35 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
McLeod has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
The charge can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nicked it.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
This bowler knows how to give the ball a mighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Misses everything. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Perfectly timed. Square drive lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. End of the over, 13 coming from it. The Stallions are 66 for none. Wow, that's missed the lot. Massive outside edge. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg goal. End of the over, 4 off it. The Stallions, 70 for none. Going with pace now. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. The Stallions are 82 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Finds the edge. Tracks that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Eight runs out of there. The Stallions are 90 for none. Straight to the fielder. crowd drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge.
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Goes over the top with that shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. No, terrible shot. Great shot, he's pulled that one away, 4 more.
Got it away for 4, back of point very nicely. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Edge, but it drops safely. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Swept away but finds the fielder. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Missed it. That was a chance. Good shot. A beauty. End of the over. 4 off it. The Stallions 118 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running and very good totals on the way.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Finds the fielder with that shot. Finds the edge. They've gone up here. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Edged. The charge needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Got that away nicely. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Thick edge. 7 runs added in that over. The Stallions are 130 for 2. Hasan coming back into the attack. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the over. The Stallions are 133 for 2. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Hasan from the north end. Wow, that's missed a lot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nice shot, straight to gully. 5 runs in that over. The Stallions are 143 for 2. Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. Misses everything. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. And that's the end of the innings. The Stallions have set a target of 147 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
No, terrible shot. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. 4 runs added in that over. The charge, a 4 for none. Stallions with a massive shout. Great shot, pulled straight to back and square leg break. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
coming to the wicket. They'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Finds the fielder with that shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh my, that's racing away. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. The charge, 16 for 1. Doesn't beat the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Caught, and that's stuck. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down with a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, just one off it. The charge, 17 for 2. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Perfectly timed. By outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 7 off it. The charge, 30 for 2. Was quick onto that in the infield. them off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Nice shot, straight to gully. 5 runs in that over. The charge, 35 for 3. Two straight and punched through the leg side. Good fielding out in the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Glanced away nicely, but fine, short, fine leg. Massive outside edge. The Stallions managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Lovely cut it off, straight to the extra cover field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edged it. Six runs added in that over. The charge, a 46 for 3. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice shot, straight to gully. Nice shot, pierces the infield. Oh, that's great work in the deep, saved a certain boundary. Five runs added there. The charge, a 51 for 3. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely bowling. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. Should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, the charge of 56 for 4. Hayes, the right armour, is coming into the attack on the south end. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.